welcome to Diligent Dad. I'm Andrew and it's my aim with the channel to support you through the early steps of fatherhood. If you like what you see, please subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified when I release new videos at least twice a week. Okay, not only do babies come with lots of new equipment, lots of new things to buy, they also come with a whole raft of new terminology. They're like a new dictionary in themselves. So I want to help you today with a few of those key bits of terminology, words that you've maybe never heard before, or heard but not really know what they are. First of those is midwife. What's a midwife? Well, a midwife is a specialist nurse who has an expertise, very, very highly trained in delivering babies. Okay, very, very experienced, very capable of helping deliver that baby and keeping mum as safe as possible through the process. Okay, so when you're in the hospital and the baby is being delivered, you would expect to have at least one midwife in the room with you while you're supporting mum through the delivery of your hopefully healthy baby. Birthing unit. Okay, birthing unit is the term for the part of the hospital where mums who are in labour go to have their babies. Okay, maybe clues in the name. Okay, so when the contractions start happening, you're about 9 months through the pregnancy, 40 weeks. Contractions start happening. You can expect to be taking mum to the birthing unit at the hospital, where they are completely set up with the appropriate equipment, rooms, medical accessories, and everything else required to deliver a healthy baby. Water's broken. Okay, so baby lives inside a sac called the amniotic sac, which is within the womb in mum's tummy. Okay, as the baby's getting ready to come and it's getting ready to be delivered and come into the world, that sac, that amniotic sac, needs to break and release the fluids which are cushioning around the baby. Those fluids will make themselves apparent to mum, probably, and at that point it's a very clear sign that that baby's on the way. Okay. Now, sometimes the baby starts to come, or there's signs that the baby's coming, and the waters don't break. Okay. And at that point, the decision will be taken at hospital, maybe to break the amniotic sac to allow the amniotic fluid to come itself and support the process of the baby being delivered. TENS machine. TENS machine is one of the pieces of equipment which mum is probably encouraged to take to hospital with her. It's really your job to remember to pack it, which will help with some of the earlier stages of the milder pain that comes with labour. Okay, there's a machine, some electrodes which are stuck onto mum's back, lower back, where a lot of the pain can be felt, and every time that contraction comes on, especially in the earlier stages when the pain isn't so severe, mum can hit a little button which is connected to the electrodes. Just a little shock can actually help manage the pain. It diverts mum's focus away from the pain of the contractions to the milder pain which comes from the little electrodes, which just give mum a very, very mild shock. TENS machines are very, very popular, often recommended by the hospitals as part of the whole fabric of the pain management process. Birthing pool. So in most birthing units in hospitals, there will be a number of birthing pools. And a birthing pool is maybe what it sounds like, effectively a small hot tub sized swimming pool type arrangement, and mum, effectively when mum's progressing through the labour and the pain's getting worse, it can be quite nice to get into the birthing pool, which is full of nice warm water and supports mum's weight, and the general massaging effect of the water can help to soothe mum's pain that she's feeling during labour. Mum would actually expect to deliver the baby in the water, so it's a very fair question to ask, well, can the baby survive underwater after it's delivered? And absolutely it can. Okay, it's interesting that the baby only takes its first breath when one of three things happens: when it gets touched by something or someone, which is outside mum's body. When it feels a significant temperature change, hence why the birthing pool, water in the birthing pool is at 37-ish degrees Celsius, or when that baby comes in contact with air. Okay, so it's one of those three things which will trigger the baby to take its first breath. And really the first of those which will trigger that first breath is whenever someone reaches in, the midwife probably reaches into the birthing pool and picks the baby up out of the water. The midwife grabs the baby will take its first breath, but by that stage the midwife has lifted the baby out of the water and the baby's able to take its first breaths of air and hopefully a big loud cry, the first of many for that for 6 or so months. Antenatal, postnatal. Okay, so antenatal is in the build-up to giving birth, and postnatal, maybe a clue again, is in the use of the word post. Post is after birth's been given. And you'll be hearing about antenatal and postnatal appointments, antenatal and postnatal yoga, antenatal and postnatal exercise. Those antenatal, postnatal, it's all about when the birth happens. That natal bit is about the birth. So it's whether something happens before the birth or after. Okay, if I've helped you at all today, please hit subscribe and the bell icon to be notified when I release future videos. Thanks a lot for watching and see you soon.